What's up everyone, welcome back to a new YouTube video. So today I'm going to give you guys a breakdown video of a trade that we took early today in the VIP group. So today in the VIP group we took a buy position which we made 6%. This trade over here we did secured about 2,000 plus pips, and then the second trade we unfortunately hit stop loss, but we lost 1% with that trade. So basically I'm going to give you guys a breakdown for both of them. I'm going to show you guys why I enter sell, and I'm going to show you guys why I enter buy. So let's get started. Alright, so looking at US30 off the daily time frame, you guys can see that we have, weakness to the upside, meaning that price is now heading to a downside, creating lower lows and lower high. We're in a bear structure in the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. Same thing goes out with NAS100, right? If you guys look at NAS100, we have some very strong wick rejection to the upside. We're now breaking under this level of support, but we're mainly waiting for price to pull back into this level, retest support to then be used as resistance to then continue back to a downside, right? So with US30, right, we're basically doing the same exact thing. But something that we did notice over here with US30 off the daily time frame, you guys can see that we came back into this level of support. And if you guys look in the past, this level was being used as resistance, right? So we have resistance, support, and support. So price is now holding above as support. So this level over here is 32,450, and as you guys can see, price is now pulling back into this other level of resistance, support, and we have to see if price can actually maintain itself under that structure, so then we can enter a sub position. So for that, that's actually off the daily time frame. So now going down into the lower time frame, for example, let's go back to a 30-minute time frame. I'm gonna show you guys on three trends that US30 is happening at the moment. So over here, we have a downtrend, over here we have a range, and over here we have an uptrend, right? So those are three ways that the market move. So we have an uptrend, and actually price did stop into this level of support of the daily time frame, right? So this is a daily time frame support, right? So this time frame again is 32,450. This is daily support. Over here, you guys can see that price is cleanly creating higher highs and higher lows, right? So we have this high, low, higher low, higher highs and higher lows, right? So keep in mind over here, you guys can see that price has broken out of this range of resistance, which price is now holding above as support. Over here we did the same exact thing. We broke above this other level of resistance, which price is not breaking above, but we simply waiting for price to pull back into this level, use it as support to then continue back to the upside, or we simply wait for price to break out of this resistance over here to then continue back to the upside, right? So this point over here is actually the new high that price US30 actually made. That is around the 33,400 areas, right? So very simple. So 30-minute time frame, we have confirmation that price is bullish. So I'm going to show you guys something else in the lower time frame. Alright, so now looking at the 5-minute time frame, right? So really confirm that the 30-minute time frame is bullish, creating higher highs and higher lows, right? So very simple, going down into the 5-minute time frame, you guys can see the trend is still continuing, right? We are creating higher highs and higher lows. So something that I do like over here is that price, is respecting every single level. Like it's cleanly respected, it's breaking above and having a clean retest of every single resistance to be held as support. So that's what makes this trade very simple to catch. So over here, if you guys notice, price, we're looking at this area where this happened during the London session. This is actually the area that we're looking at, right? So looking at this area over here, you guys can see that price has had a clean break above this level of resistance, right? So price has formed a very nice higher high point over here, and then price pulled back into this level high and created a higher low. So this level over here was actually where I took my sell, and this is actually a lesson that I learned. So let's go down into a 3-minute. Let's wait for this thing to load. All right, perfect. So looking at the 3-minute time frame, right? So for some reason my computer is very slow. I don't know why, but let's see if we can get this video done. So looking at the 3-minute time frame, right, you guys can see that price over here, this was during the New York session open, right? If you guys notice NAS100, the NAS100 in the New York session, it was actually breaking downward, right? So whenever NAS100 breaks downward or the SPX 500 breaks downward, basically US30 is going to do the same exact thing, right? So looking at this wick over here, it give me a confirmation that price was having trouble breaking to the upside, meaning that we have potential of breaking downside, right? But something that I actually should have waited, and this is actually my fault, I should have waited for price to actually close under this level of resistance, because notice how price had a very strong wick rejection around this area. What I would have waited for next time, right, something that I will wait now, is actually for price to actually close under that structure, close under this level of resistance, wait for that little minor pullback and see if price can actually reject the area one more time. And once we do have those rejections, that's exactly where I'm going to enter the sells, right? So the sell that I entered was actually a sell stop. I was waiting for price to break under this little wick over here. If you guys notice, we were in profit for like 150 pips, but then price have reversed back into stop loss. So that was a lesson learned over there. But back into the buy position where we enter a buy. Let's see if this thing loads. Again, my computer is very slow for some reason. Let's see. All right, perfect. So back into the buy position. So now we have confirmed that price is fully bullish, right? We have now broken out of this support, right? Resistance, where price is now holding above as support, right? So we have a higher high point over here, and we have a higher low point over here, right? Now notice we are retesting resistance, resistance, resistance. Whenever we're in an uptrend, resistance does become support, so it then can continue back to the upside, right? So again, we had that confirmation right there. We have the 30-minute time frame that is creating higher highs and higher low structure, and now again the trend is just bullish, right? So what I waited for was for price to have a pushback to the upside, break above this level of resistance, right? All of these level of resistance, and then wait for that minor pullback, which price did, right? So again, we can now form a new higher high point that was over here, and then we just simply waited for price to pull back into this level of resistance, see if price can actually hold above, which it did, right? We have a very strong, wick rejection over here. If we go down to the 15-minute time frame or the 3-minute time frame, we did get a bullish engulfing confirmation. So over here in the 3-minute time frame, we got a bullish engulfing confirmation, which means price is now bullish, right? So that's exactly where I enter my position, and as you guys can see, we did secure 2,000 pips or 6% with this trade. So what can I look for now? What can I look now to enter another buy position, right? So let's go down into the 15-minute time frame. Alright, so now to add another position with US30, right? Because again, we're still in a bullish trend. We're still looking for higher highs and higher lows, right? So again, the 30-minute time frame, we are clean higher highs and higher lows. Now, something that I will wait for right now is now wait for a pullback back into this level of resistance, which if you guys can see over here, price has broken out of this resistance level, right? So now we're just simply waiting for price to pull back into this resistance, that this number is around 33,200, and see if price can actually maintain itself above that level. If we do get that pullback into this level, we will get those rejection. That's where I'm going to be entering a buy position. Now if price starts breaking above the above these new high over here, that is the 33,400 area, then I'll be waiting for a break and retest around that level to then enter another buy position. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this video today. I hope you guys did learn something. If you guys have any question, you guys can always comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace out.